This is how you set up to compare companies. This is the building block. Hi everybody, this is Sam with Python Basics, and today we're going to be continuing on with our series. And today we're going to be looking at, this is probably going to turn into 2 videos, but we're going to be looking at how to compare companies, and really more specifically, companies inside a specific industry. So where we left off last time is we grouped all the ticker symbols into a dictionary and grouped them by industry. So that's why, if you're new here, it's so important you're hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell. So we're going to create household, if I can spell. So let's see. So household, we're going to look at, it's grouped by, then we're going to look at household products. A couple of these you'll probably know, so that's why household. This is a little jumbled. So, but we'll clean this up, and we're going to build our data frame later. We need to really kind of delve into what we need to build and what we're going to look for. But this is, well, I know it, and let's see, we'll look at it. CLX. So let's just go ahead and bring this in. I don't think we have import Y finance as YF, then YF dot ticker. That's Clorox. Clorox CLX. Forgot to close that out. So then CLX, we need to, let's just go ahead and put this, let's get this all in here. Forgot a step. Y finance as Y finance. Then bring this in, and because we're going to sort this so you can kind of look at it. We're going to go back and look at our info and look at our, we really don't need this right now. And so what we're going to be most interested in is this right here. And we've done this before, so we're just going to cheat and copy and paste. So what this is doing is, to remind you, is this. Here we go. So the first thing that we've already looked at is, let's get this down here, is we've looked at forward PE and forward earnings per share. So for Clorox, that's why I put these in. If you remind you, this is the key from, these are all the keys and values from the info dictionary associated with the ticker symbols. That's why it's so important you're hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell so you're not missing out on these. So all right, forward PE and forward earnings per share. So earnings per share is pretty high, $6.54. But then if you look at then the PE, the price per the earnings, okay, but this is also pretty high, 31 times. So I want you to think about that. This company is trading right now at 31 times its future price for its future earnings. So these aren't even things that it's making. So that's one of them. Future earnings, and then the PE. So here they are together. Now, we also need to look at these two so we can kind of see, as we have not talked about this one at all. S&P. So that's that's 500 companies that are monitored, the S&P 500. So right now, the S&P 500 is basically flat. So everything that's going on, it's come back to basically flat. And now check this out. Clorox, it is actually just a little bit above, almost 1%. It's moving at about 1% higher than the S&P. So this is one of the basic building blocks of how you begin to compare a company with the broad index. Now we're going to start looking at how to compare with, because also we're going to start putting this into a data frame, so we're going to get to see companies compared against other companies in that industry. What is its other trading, and what is its PE, and now we then need to look at these two. This is where everything really comes to be. Profit margin. And let's come down here. Profit margin. Why can't I find it? Here we go. Okay. Let's move this over so we can see both at the same time. So the profit margin, nope, right there. So almost 14%. So that's pretty okay. And also, when we get more advanced, we'll get to see that there are actually different types of gross profit margin, net profit margin, operating income. We'll delve in all this, but we're getting this down. So that was profit margin. Now, what in the world is PEG ratio? All right, so it builds on PE, takes PE, and then it's also then divided by growth. So let's say your PE is what? I kind of scoffed at this and forward. And I was saying, wow, this is a little high. 31%. Well, or excuse, yeah, 31 times. But what happens if you're having a 31% growth in the company? What happens if it's growing at 31 times? Well, then your PE ratio would be 1. So let's come down here. Your PEG ratio, price to earnings to growth, would be 1. So there's the profit margin. But our PEG ratio is 6. So it is not anywhere near times 31 times growth. So that is a quick plan, and let's see where we are on time. Yes. So we're going to stop here. We're going to turn this into 2 videos, and we'll lay this all out with our pandas, and we'll grab all these tickers next video, and then we'll get to see it and sort it and really go from there. And then we'll know where to laser focus to really start our research. But there we go, guys. This is how you set up to compare companies. This is the building blocks. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Please drop any comments, questions, or any video requests down below, and I'll get right to them. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. And if you haven't, check out this video right here or this one right down here. And most important, make sure you're hitting this subscribe button and the notification bell. Thanks again for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.